Hey Libra, what's up? What's good? What's happening? Welcome in, welcome back. This is going to be a general message, so take what fits, leave what does not. If you don't like me or the reading, just try a different one. It'll be all right. This is the Naked Heart Tarot. I'm going to do a full Celtic cross spread. See what comes out. And then we're going to talk about it. So current energy for Libra. I'm so excited. Joey's birthday is on Friday. He's going to be 7, you guys, our little man. He's going to be 7. And he has been trying to sound out words. I'm so proud of him. He might actually be talking soon. That'd be so cool. Anyways, Ace of Swords, 3 of Swords. Current energy. Incoming is the 6 of Swords. Lots of swords. Lots of communication here. Talking about hurts from the past and how we overcome them. Okay. Yeah, look at that. And the foundation is burdens. 10 of Wands. This can actually indicate physical pain, aches and pains. So maybe your back's bothering you. There could have even been a recent injury or a recent, I'm getting like a car accident. A fall down the stairs. Yeah, some kind of boo-boo here. Recent past, 10 of Pentacles. That's familial. Also financial. Crowning is 6 of Pentacles. That's a lot of different things. Near future. This is all minor arcana. So this is just like day-to-day stuff coming out so far. Nothing too crazy big. Not to say that that didn't happen. I'm just saying that right now, that's not the main focus. The main focus is the day-to-day, the little things. Okay, near future, we have the 4 of Pentacles and the Chariot. Ooh, I like that. Something physical, something tangible. It's either coming towards you or that you are moving towards it. Some of you are being compensated here. I am getting workman's comp, disability. Insurance claims. Oh yeah, the car accident. Fucking duh. If there was a car accident, yes, there would be an insurance claim. There's something about that here as well. It looks to me like somebody blew through a red light. I think everyone, I'm pretty sure everybody survives here. There is a vehicle that needs to be, at least one of the vehicle, probably both need to be towed. They're not drivable. A lot of oil leaking out of one of them. I don't see any fire or anything like that, though. There are first responders, and they get there pretty darn quick. I'm not getting that this happens in, like, a remote location far away from emergency services. They're, like, right around the fucking corner. It's actually a good thing it happened in this spot because people are able to get to you real quick. So nobody's dying. Everybody's either walking away or surviving. There is somebody leaving on a stretcher, though. But this is not your fault, and insurance, yeah, whatever. Okay, anyways, financially, though, I got to talk about this job thing that I'm seeing here. Somebody may have been removed from their position some way, somehow. And you are financially burdened. You don't know how to get by. You are trying new things. You might even have children or pets. That's the same thing. That's the fur babies, right? But yeah, you could have dependents that are relying on you in these checks. So it does look like something's coming in. I also see You might have to move. You might have to move cities, towns, okay? But you will get a better job, actually. So it does work out. It's just going to be really fucking crazy, chaotic until it does, okay? Try to believe that something's coming in. I mean, you seek this out. Don't get me wrong. It's not like you just sit on your butt and something comes to you. That's not how the fuck this works. Put in those applications, go and walk in and ask if they're hiring and speak to the manager and, you know. Anyways, fears, worries, concerns, 6 of Cups, 3 of Cups. You're just worried about the past repeating itself. You're also worried that you enjoyed something too much and that's why you lost it. That's not how karma works. Get to know her better, please, because you are fucking yourself up with that. You are throwing off your own chi. That is not how karma works. She just wants to balance things out. That's all she does. It's very much like the universe. Whatever you speak into existence, that's what the universe is going to be like, oh, okay, here you go. So when you say, I'm having the best day ever, oh my gosh, thank you. The universe is going to say, okay, here you go, and give you reasons to believe that you're having the best day. And the more you say that throughout the day, wouldn't you know it, by the end of the day, what's the first thing that comes to mind? All the best moments. Because that's where you're programmed your brain to go. So reprogram your shit. Because you're tossing your own blessings and you might not even realize it. Okay? Tend to the little things. That's a little thing that you could absolutely be tending to right now. Just having that positive mindset. Having a positive mindset. English is so difficult some days. Why? Ugh. How the universe is viewing Libra and said situation. 4 of Swords. Resting, healing, recovering. I like how the 4 of Swords, in the most basic of ways, is saying that the war is over. You can hang your sword up and rest now. You can actually sleep. And these soldiers that come back from these wars, they'll sleep for days, weeks, because it's the first real sleep they've had in months, years. These are soldiers coming home. And just in case nobody said it, welcome home. And thank you for everything you've sacrificed. It's so perfectly put. I mean, or not perfectly put, but almost perfectly timed, almost. Because yesterday was Memorial Day. I would be the kind of person to take a moment and thank someone for their service. I do it every time I see someone wearing a hat. Every time I see bumper stickers on a vehicle, they're getting in and out of that vehicle. I thank them for their service. You always do that. And you always welcome them home because not all of them got that. The fuck? The Hanged Man. So this is the goal. The goal is to have a different perspective, a shift in perspective. If we're looking at things differently, it might not be so bad, right? It's not about if the glass is half full or if the glass is half empty. You have a glass. Refill the bitch. Hello. Didn't think that was an option, did we? All right. It is. It is. Who cares if it's half full, half empty, lukewarm, ice cold? You have a glass. Refill it. That's the thing. When you recognize that you are the fountain, you can refill your cup whenever you want. You could put coffee in there. You could put tea in there. You could put water in there. You could put lemon in there. You could put all kinds of things in there. Juice. soda, pop, depending on where you're from. Carbonated drinks. What's the outcome? Interesting how the majors we have are water signs. We have the Chariot and the Hanged Man, which are Cancer and Pisces. A lot of swords, but there's also heavy emotions behind these thoughts, these curiosities, because they're not just thoughts. Some of you are very much in your head trying to map out how to save your family, how to feed your family, right? How to keep a roof over their heads. How do I keep paying the bills? Somebody here is stretching themselves too thin. You need support, and support is on its way. I do see 666. That is the number of man. That is also the number of balance and healing and family. It is the number of many fucking things, most of which are not bad. But of course they would try to demonize it because it is the number of family and innocence and children. So there's definitely something new. Sorry, give me a second. I'm looking for other synchronicities, but there are none. And that's the 3. Yeah, no. We got a 3-3, we got a 10-10, we got a 4-4, but we got a 6-6-6. That's the only triple out here. Obviously, the mark of the beast ain't coming to get you. There's nothing to collect on here. You're beating yourself up for something you don't need to. Or you're being really hard on yourself about something that, you know, you can't change. And the only kind of heavy energy is the heavy energy you are taking on right now. Some of you are impacted by others' heavy energy, aka that car accident or some kind of accident at work. And now you're at home collecting disability, Social Security, workman's comp. You know, if you got fired, if you're laid off, you might have the unemployment coming in. Potential outcome, and we have the 2 of Pentacles. Interesting. It's up to you. This is all about decisions. At the end of the day, you do have a decision to make. You have several decisions to make. But it's the perspective from which you're coming from. That's the key. I do want to get more on that. Look at that, 2 of Cups. You're aligning with something new. And it's very much the balance that your heart, your emotions need. And it's beautiful. Look at that. That's beautiful. This is also the union of hearts. So if this has anything to do with love and romance, there's definitely trouble in paradise. Holy shit. There could be some, I want to say third-party situation here, but I don't see other people. I don't see people at all, okay? So I don't think it's your person is interacting with someone else. I just think that something come up and has them distracted, okay? Third-party energy is not always another person that your spouse or whatever is talking to. Sometimes it's just the video games were more important, so that's a third-party energy. Or they had other plans already, so they couldn't meet up with you and do, and so that's third-party energy. Something else was more important than you is third-party energy, okay? It's not always another person, but that's just the fear, worry, concern, and it's very normal to have that, okay? Especially if there's a lot of weight, there's a lot of burdens. Someone here is, I want to say, strung out. I also want to say you are on the verge, if you haven't already, crash the fuck out. This definitely has to do with family. There could be definitely children involved as well. Yes, there was a hurt. Yes, there was pain. Yes, there was somebody. There could even be some kind of a heart thing going on. Okay, so I hate saying this shit, but it's here. Stroke, heart attack, panic attacks, anxiety attacks, right? Things that put you on your ass is essentially what I'm trying to get at here. Debilitating as well. If there is some kind of mental illness going on, and I don't like that term. I think that some people just struggle with the chemical imbalance. I struggle with my own chemical imbalance. It's just not in my brain. But yeah, there could be something with that going on here, and you might be making a decision to seek some attention, some help for that. All right, whether it be therapy or maybe some doctor's appointments, and maybe you're trying to get, for me, it's a hormone imbalance thing. So, right, medication can help with that. Switching up your diet can help with that. There's a lot of things that could help with that. But it's weighing heavy on something is weighing heavy on this relationship. Okay. And it does look like you guys are going to be able to work it through. Y'all are not letting go of each other. You are choosing to hold on to each other. And it looks like that is being divinely encouraged here. Y'all aren't supposed to be breaking up right now. That's all I'm trying to fucking say. And again, help is on the way. I literally just, as I said that, I heard Robin Williams, help is on the way, dear. Or should I say Miss Doubtfire, right? There is assistance coming in though, okay? So rest assured. And there is a moment, instantly I want to cry. There is going to be a moment of reflection. I think the two of you just need to talk. That's probably why all the swords, because there's some communication here. I think you guys just need to talk. And when you see each other's perspectives, it really kind of, oh, I didn't realize this meant that to you, or I didn't realize you felt this way about that, or you know what I mean? So it's just like there's a conversation that needs to happen here between you guys if this is love and romance for you. I think I touched on all the subjects, the work, the career. I'm sorry, it's the same thing. I work the work, the finances, and the romance. Yeah, I even talked about moving. Somebody's definitely moving. You can't get the Six of Swords and the Chariot for incoming and future and it not mean movement. There is absolutely movement here. Somebody's really going through it. But what I love about the thing that we're going through, whatever it might be, it's a 10. It's a finale. It's coming to an end. At some point, you're going to realize, I don't need all these wands. I only need one of them. And you're going to drop 9 of the wands, which is the 9 of wands, the wounded soldier. Okay, that Chiron energy. You're dropping that and you're only moving forward with the one wand that you do need. And I love how in the near future, you are only holding what you need and moving forward. But you're also, squirrel spirit, believing in yourself. You have faith in yourself that what it is that you are reaching for, your goals, can be accomplished. And seeing the squirrel spirit is confirmation that yes, what you are reaching for, you can obtain. And I love that it's the 4 of Pentacles in this deck because that's you finally receiving the thing. Okay, and the Chariot is just, the divine is bringing it in, the divine is protecting it, the divine is here, overseeing all of this. This is also that fast movement. I don't know how fast the 6 of Swords is. I know the 8 of Swords is hella fast, and I know the Knight of Swords is the fastest of the Knights. And the Chariot is the fastest of the Majors. I'm assuming the 6 of Swords got some speed to her too. Gas tank topped off. I should do that. Anyways. Let's get a closing message. Yeah. Animal spirits it is. Oh, and I was going to talk about the freedom with the horse, but this is a double-headed horse. This looks like a Pegasus. There's something very unique that is about to be yours. It could be the story of how you made it through this. That is unique. Reclaim your power, 44. And trusting the mystery, 65, which is an 11. 1144. There is so much to dissect with that. Just know that things are coming together. Everything's where it needs to be. Interesting. 10, 10, 11, 4, 4. You also have 2-2 now for the Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and underneath that is the Two of Wands. I just didn't mention that because it's saying decisions. Again, same as Two of Pentacles. It just depends on what you choose. So we do also have 2-2-2, which is about unity and coming together. You're coming together with where you need to be, and help is coming in as well. Physical and spiritual. Also, this is the Turtle. Those things move slow as fuck. So this incoming energy, you've been waiting a long time for this breakthrough. And swans come directly from the ethers to deliver a message and go directly back. I like how it's the black swan, because it's almost like saying this darkness, this muck, that's what's being cut out currently, right now. And my left ear started ringing as soon as I said that. So this is a message that your higher self has been trying to, like, you may have been having dreams, you may have been having all kinds of different thoughts and synchronicities about it. It's really fucking happening now. And I know, but it's actually happening now. The camel, that just makes me think of smoking cigarettes, camels. So maybe there could be something to do with smoking cigarettes, weed, whatever. But also their hump. Somebody's not staying hydrated. Like, you're not getting, remember how I was just saying, it doesn't matter if the glass is half full or half empty. The fact is, you have a glass. Fill it up. Fill it up. In your foundation, fill up that cup. The past, yeah, we remember it with the elephant, but we can also overcome those obstacles, and you would be surprised the miracles that are in store. We've learned from the past, and that's why this burden, this obstacle, this toxic, it can't move forward. It can't. It can't. In the bat, a rebirth is assured. You are going to bounce back from this. Another baby panther. Even the darkness is helping you right now. This tells me that you have your shadow, your ego, in check. There's nothing out of control here. This is not a you problem. It's landed in your lap, but it's just that your time with that job is over. Or, you know, if it's a partnership and you guys have been struggling with the time for this struggle is fucking over. It's time to move on. It's time to, you know, whatever, whatever it is. Issues are being resolved one way or another is what I'm getting. Especially with that Two of Pentacles, one way or another. Coyote spirit, trust in the divine detours. I do feel like there's something about how this works out that's going to be really interesting. 16, which is a 7, overcoming obstacles. Some part of how you're overcoming the obstacle is going to be very interesting. You know, mouse spirit, tend to the small things. These are the small things we need to be tending to right now. It's not some big scale spiritual war battle going on. It's getting our own ducks back in a row. I'm hearing don't lose the line, don't lose the line. There's a lot of that energy. Don't lose the line. I've got a lot of ancestors that served. I also have a lot of family members that are still alive that served or are currently serving. So maybe that's just why I'm channeling it super hard. And again, yesterday was Memorial Day, where we recognize those that have served and given their lives so that we can have our freedoms and a 3-day weekend, and, you know. And then to watch so many of those freedoms just get fucking yanked from us the last couple of years. It just... I have my own feelings about it, though. That's just me. That's just my perspective. I feel like these men and women needed to be treated a lot fucking better. It's just another fucking minority at this point, and that division shit, that's... You want to talk about some real enemies? Your exes think they're a problem? Fuck no. Hate my guts. You couldn't reach them anyways. I don't give a fuck. I need to calm down. I need to calm down. Back to the reading. The miracles are endless with Cow Spirit. 15 breaks down to a 6. Yeah, we got a lot of that. We got a lot of that. I cannot believe I just said that online. Please don't hate me in the comments, okay? I'm pretty sure my warning label was very clear. I am still a little unhinged. I recognize there's good in both sides. It's not all love and light. Fuck that. That's a lie that somebody tried to sell us, and I've been through hell so many times. I ain't scared anymore. Give me the truth. Dove Spirit, be peace. See, that's just it. The war is fucking over. You don't have to go through hell anymore. It's just like when your hyper independence is like, what the fuck are they doing taking my trash out? Are you trying to say I can't, you know? Are you trying to say that I shouldn't have? Are you trying to say that I'm being lazy, that I didn't get around to it quick enough? Meanwhile, you've got somebody over, you know, the other side of you that wants to be taken care of, that wants help, that wants assistance, that's like, shut the fuck up. You got these two different sides of you. One side's ready to go to the war, and the other side is like, would you just pipe it, you know? Put a sock in it already. Sheesh. Sit down. Relax. The miracle of peace is endless. Yeah, the war is really over here. I feel like this is a big hurdle that you just don't have to go through anymore, you know? This relationship, you guys aren't going to have to go through this anymore because you're really solving the fucking problem. Instead of putting a pin in it and getting to it later, and, you know? One of my cardinal rules, don't ever let you or your partner go to bed angry at each other. That's the stuff of breakups. That's like a key ingredient. So make sure you don't toss that in your pot unless you're actually ready to walk. In which case, don't go to bed angry. Just fucking walk. I know it's a lot easier said than done, but once you grow a backbone, it gets real easy. Makes me think of Skyrim. My cutoff game. My cutoff skill is probably like a 97% right now. So is my lock picking. All right, I am going to leave this here. I know this is going to help who it needs to, so I'm not even going to say I hope it does. I know it will. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay so beautiful.